Many disrespectful neighbors think they can get away with anything. But what happens when they mess with the wrong guy?
Hey, can we have our ball back, please?
No, you fucking can't. Don't come to this fucking door again.
Here are some satisfying cases, starting with this HOA Karen who went absolutely nuts that she even forgets the law. However, the homeowner breaks it down to her in simple terms.
Ma'am, you need to get off my property. Leave. Right now.
Why are you recording?
Because you're on my property. You need to leave.
I'm gonna record you too.
Oh, big deal. You need to leave. Leave.
I'm gonna record you.
Get off my property, please.
Your plants are overgrown.
I don't care. Get off my property.
I'm going to I'm sending pictures to the HOA. All of your rubbish on the side of the road.
If you want to take
Don't
pictures.
put your hands on me.
I didn't
Don't
touch you.
Me. Don't push me to the side of the road.
I'm not touching you. My hands
I
right
have
here.
my rights to be on your property to take pictures.
No,
because
you can
I
be
know
on
the
the
HOA.
road.
I know the HOA.
You can be on the road. You
I
need to
basically
leave.
own your house.
Ma'am,
because
leave.
I'm friends with the HOA.
Ma'am, leave.
Sometimes these stupid neighbors get humbled in the most satisfying way, like this dirty woman who gets called out for never cleaning up after her pet.
Clean up your dog poop. Excuse me, ma'am. Hey, you, clean up your dog poop. Stop letting your dog poop on my lawn. Thank you for picking up the feces from my yard. I appreciate it greatly. Greatly appreciate it. Please leave my yard. You're trespassing.
But some idiots go too far, like this lady who harasses her neighbor who happens to be a cop. See the look on her face when she realizes she was wrong.
I would love to see that.
Obsessive porn. And I have rear cameras on the way as well.
I beeped at you, yeah, because you shouldn't be trying to break into buildings.
Break into buildings, I just showed you that I live here.
Okay, but before that, I didn't know that, did I?
Is it your business, once again?
I live
It's
here,
not.
so it's safety of me
not.
and my building.
Well,
It
you see,
is.
I have my key right here.
Okay.
And you're being recorded too.
Good.
Okay? Like
That's
I said,
good.
it'll be on your citation.
I'm not getting a citation.
Oh, you are. You are.
No, I'm not. I'll fight it tooth and nail.
Right, you'll still get one.
But this next neighbor takes destruction to a whole new level. Just watch this crazy old man freak out over a truck parked near his property. But karma arrived way too fast.
You're gonna regret it. You got this? Ready? Yeah. I want that truck off my lawn. Everything all right? Does everything look all right? You come. I want that truck off my lawn.
At least she involved the cops, unlike this dumb Karen who tried to argue with a 14-year-old just because he's recording her on public property. Fortunately, the teenager educated her on law and order.
I'm trying to be nice to you. You have a great day. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not gonna touch my phone. This is, hey, take my hoverboard, take my hoverboard. This is my property. You're not gonna touch my property. No, 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 this is my property. My phone is my property.
Parents pay for your phone.
It doesn't matter, it's still my property. You do not have the right to touch my phone.
You didn't even keep your mouth shut long enough. You have no respect.
I have no
Parents need to
respect?
be- You're
Walking towards me, keep walking towards
seriously.
me. Do something.
While that Karen couldn't control her anger, this entitled lady wrongfully accused her neighbor and refused to apologize when she realized she was wrong.
You okay?
What is going on? Someone is screaming.
Well, it's the music or the TV.
That's not right. I'm calling the cops.
I have cameras. You can call whoever you want.
Someone here?
Yes, Mom, she's here, but I have cameras all through my house, so no one's
Are you
screaming.
okay?
Are you okay? I got you on camera right now, so no one's screaming.
Oh my god.
I got you on camera.
I thought something.
Okay.
Someone was screaming.
No one's screaming.
Nobody's screaming.
Sorry.
Can I get an apology?
Well, I said sorry, but I thought someone was like calling help, but someone was screaming.
Meanwhile, this dumb man from the HOA continues to harass his neighbor even after he explains to him. So the neighbor just quits explaining and gives him the response he deserved.
You're not supposed to be running a business out of your house.
This is my house. I don't live here.
This is my house.
I'm a detail. I pulled up.
I'm just letting you know.
You're not supposed to be running a business out of your house. You're not supposed to have vehicles parked on the grass.
He's detailing my car.
I can take it down if it's that big of a deal.
Okay, he'll take the sign down, bro. He's detailing my car. So what's the problem now? Right? I live here. He can't. I called him to come get a detail. My friend comes. And all of a sudden my friend wants to get a detail. So that's a problem on me now?
Yeah, because you're advertising.
Get out of here, man.
But sometimes education alone isn't enough. Watch this HOA neighbor get arrested for trespassing because he believed he had the right to be in someone's house without permission.
What are you doing?
Oh, you need to check something in your house.
No, you don't need to go in my house. We've had this discussion before.
Listen.
No, stay out of my house.
The HOA has the right, if you've read the bylaws,
the HOA has no rights.
There's sensors going off in your laundry room that it seems like there's moisture or some type of... I'm just checking something and I'll literally be right back out.
I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm just gonna check it real fast and I'll be back.
It doesn't make any sense. I live in this neighborhood. I'm part of the HOA here.
Sometimes it's the people closest to them that humble these clowns, like this arrogant man who sits on his neighbor's car for no apparent reason, only to get schooled by his own wife.
They're recording it like stupid liberals here. Move the car up now.
I'm sitting here.
It's not your car. You don't want him sitting in my car. Now this is wrong. Get up.
I'm not damaging the car, am I?
I don't care if you're damaging
He
it.
doesn't want you sitting on the car and it's a little wrong. He's moving
You know what?
it up.
Just call the cops on. Call the cops.
Call the cops. Besides,
Just
this
call
is
the
not your
cops.
spot. So
You
let
got it
him
on
move the
tape.
car
Just
up.
call the cops.
She's calling.
That's all.
Move the car up. He's moving it up.
But some neighbors are just dumb, like this racist woman goes completely off on her black neighbors for absolutely no reason.
Get out of my town, you... Stop following me and copying me! Monkey see, monkey do! I'm done with you violent black men! Get the out of my town! I never started slavery! You know, I don't need to restore your go back to Africa!
While that woman was clearly stupid, some take it further by attacking an entire family, like this disgusting lady who harasses a family and tells them to go back to Vietnam. But they don't take her nonsense and shut her down completely.
I need to know about the rat ties tree as well. Their tree is way over there. That's fine. Are you cutting theirs too?
Well, they don't give us
I
any
just
problem.
didn't problems either.
Well, you do. Look. I mean, I'm saying that my mom was fine. But
No,
then,
she hasn't. Last year, she was biting apples and throwing them in our yard. I need to go back to Vietnam.
Oh, thank you. Oh, right. Very nice, lady.
That is discrimination.
That's very racist of you. Thank you very much. Now we know who you are, who you really are. Thank you.
Hey, you're racist. Hey, racist.
Sometimes these stupid neighbors pick the worst people to mess with, just like this racist man who harassed his neighbor, who happens to be a veteran.
What is your probable cause for following me right now as I'm trying
because
to go
I am
back
asking you where you live at on this
Okay.
property, which is private
What
property.
is your probable cause right now for
Because I am
following me?
investigating burglaries on this
Whatever,
property.
sir. Please stop following me.
I am following you.
Are you happy now?
I am very happy.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I am.
I'm sure you are
No,
happy
thank
for
you.
just following me.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Sometimes people lose their minds over the pettiest things, like this Karen who blocked her neighbor's driveway because she thinks she owns the street.
Is there a problem? Is there a problem?
Yeah, move your car out of the way. You can record me all you
Yeah.
want. I don't give a
Cool.
Record me.
Go for it. So what is the issue?
Okay, shut
What's
up.
the issue?
Shut up.
What's the issue?
Shut up.
She decides to park in front of my house.
I don't give a
Cool. No, hey, call the tow truck, dude. Call the cops. I got.
You don't own that side of the street.
They think they own this part of the street. Look at this. Embarrassing, dude. Embarrassing, dude.
But at least she wasn't as entitled as this drunk HOA Karen, who tries to stop her neighbor from entering their own gated community, only to be completely ignored.
Trying to get in?
I live here.
What?
I live here, man.
Who are you?
I don't need to tell you who I am.
No, who are you?
Man.
I'm on the board.
I don't care.
I don't care. You drive up here like a bat out of hell. You drive in, you drive out. Get in whatever you. You.
But this HOA president takes it even further. Watch him attack kids fishing at the community pond. Fortunately, the kids knew their rights and didn't back down.
Yo, don't touch my rod. Don't touch my rod.
Trespassing on private property.
Don't threaten us.
You're trespassing on
Don't
private
threaten us.
property, young man.
We're waiting for the police to come.
You don't
Ready
need
for the
to
police
get
to
out
come.
of here.
No, wait for the
Leave.
No, we're gonna talk to them.
Leave.
We're gonna talk to them. You
Leave.
threatened us.
He's our president.
You threatened
want that phone
us.
to go in the lake, young man?
You threatened us.
You want that phone to go in the lake?
Back away
Walk
from
out of here,
him.
boys.
Back
Walk
away
out
from
of
him.
here.
Back
Don't
up.
test me.
Back
Walk
up from
out of
me.
here.
He walks out by
Back up from me.
Get out of here.
Back up from me. We're just gonna wait. We're not gonna mess with anything.
Get out of here.
We're-
You're fishing in a private lake. Get the hell out of here now.
The cops are coming. We're just waiting for them.
Okay, good.
What would you do if this happened to you? Comment below. Moving into a new home should be exciting. Unpacking boxes, meeting neighbors, starting fresh. But this Karen thinks otherwise, so she harasses them until they put her right where she belongs.
We're moving here. F you. We're moving here. F you. You walked up to us taking pictures.
What apartment?
No, why would we tell you?
You don't got nothing to do with
bunch of damn liars. No, you need to back up out of our face. Are you okay? God must have woke you up on the wrong side of the bed today. You been drinking Bud Lights there. You drunk taking pictures. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But some neighbor disputes are even more absurd, like this entitled man who threatens to call the cops because his neighbor is riding a toy car in their own yard. Thankfully, his neighbor doesn't back down.
Really? I'm in my yard. I'm not up and down the street. I'm in my yard.
Yeah, well, I heard you out on the street, okay?
And what are they gonna do? For what?
Make a fucking nuisance of yourself with that. It's an unlicensed vehicle. But you need to be
And I'm in my yard. I'm
You
not
had it
driving
on
up the
the
road.
street. You had it on the street. I would call your father and have him have a word with your chump.
Meanwhile, this Karen goes off on her neighbor just because his dog isn't on a leash, but he shuts her down with perfect logic.
You know what? You go and get yourself help.
Yeah, I will.
You need it.
I'll get f***ing help. I'm getting rid of my f***ing stupid, crazy neighbor.
Get your dog away from mine.
This is my yard, you stupid f***.
No, your dog has got to be on a leash.
Really? He's standing in my f***ing yard.
But he has not.
Bubba f***ing loves everybody, except bitches like you.
And your dog shouldn't have an owner like you.
Well, guess what? He has somebody that protects him. So you f*** with my dog, you f*** with me.
While most of these neighbors are just arrogant, some can't bear to see others happy, like this arrogant couple who decided to harass their neighbor during his graduation party.
You do not tell my kids what to do.
Oh my God. Don't talk to my kids.
You are
okay?
a
Have a nice
we're not
problem. Don't talk to my kids, or you and I are gonna have big problems.
Steve, don't. I want it to be over. I want to be.
Let's walk outside.
Steve, stop. Steve.
I'm gonna drop you like a hat.
But not all neighbor confrontations are intense. Some are just hilarious, like this man confronting his neighbor for making too much noise.
My patience is wearing extremely thin.
Why?
Because you're still doing cars and you have lied to me.
Well, just doing my car.
I'm fed up of the noise.
What noise? I'm not using the sand or anything.
You were using the sander.
No, that-
Do not lie to me.
That's-
Do not lie to me.
That was the grinder.
I don't care what it was noise and I'm not having it.
Yeah, but I've stopped doing it now, haven't I?
But she's not the only one, because this entitled woman was trying to justify her acts when she gets caught dumping her trash in her neighbor's bin.
Hello? Excuse me?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Your bin is almost empty, so I just threw my rubbish into your bin because mine is full.
But you can't do that.
Why?
Because it's my bin.
And?
But who said you could do that?
My bin is full, yours is not. So I put my rubbish in your bin. Where's the issue? There's no issue.
But it wasn't as satisfying as watching this racist woman's reaction when she realized that the man she believed to be an intruder actually lived there.
Do you live here? Yeah. You do? Papa. I don't believe that. Rory Cohen.
Was in the street, and so I come up and I just have my kids, and so I'm like gonna pretend that I'm coming home, and so I pull up and I start walking to your back gate, and he stops here and he goes, "Are you looking for someone?" And I said, "Nope," and then he sat here, and I was like, "I need to get in."
Well, that's my husband. That's why he lives here. Yeah.
He lives here, so he came in and he said there's a lady screaming, and I'm like, that's...
She got all worried.
But some neighbors take their entitlement to a whole new level by targeting children, like this miserable woman who actually called the cops on an 8-year-old just because he rode his dirt bike in the street. However, the boy's mother shut her down completely.
First of all, you call the police on my son, 8-year-old son, for riding his toy dirt bike in this neighborhood. Is that not true?
I called because it is illegal for a dirt bike to be on the street no matter who is riding
Deanna?
it and how old they are.
Deanna,
period.
that is a toy dirt bike.
It is illegal.
That is
It's
that
illegal.
is a toy. If it is illegal and you as a neighbor, why would you call the police on an 8-year-old?
Your husband is a police officer.
Exactly. On the street because you feel that he at 8 is doing something illegal.
So don't subscribe unless you actually enjoy watching stupid neighbors get what they deserve.